Hi, this is Whispering in Blue, and I am here with Liberty Whispers. Say hi.
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 And the cat. And I thought it would be fun if I tested my knowledge of Britishisms, like British slang and words you blokes use that I have no idea about. And so, because I have heard a bunch of them, getting to know Liberty better. So he is going to go through a list of them and ask me what I think they mean. And then if I'm right, we're going to throw me a little mini party or something. And I want a cupcake, actually. I'll get myself a cupcake if I'm right. But that's a lot of cupcakes. I hope I'm wrong. I think I would explode. Anyway, we will, and he's going to tell us what it actually means if I'm wrong. So it's kind of educational, isn't it? Isn't it?
In it.
So,
Yeah, in it. You know about it, blood. Of course it's educational, in it.
so, I guess just, yeah, we can
Okay.
start this
Is this
mofo.
okay? I take it that's my cue.
Do it.
Do it. Okay, I'm gonna toss you a softball here to start with because I don't want to get you thrown into the mix too hard. So we're gonna give you a bit of an easy one to
Okay.
begin with. Maybe even an easy couple just to ease you in.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is ace. What does ace mean?
If something's ace,
Mm-hmm.
like you just like that, I think that means it's awesome. It's great.
Correct. That is exactly the definition that I'm looking at. Ace. If something is ace, it is awesome. Well done. Well
Yeah.
done. That's a cupcake for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you obviously know what an arse is because it's our way of saying ass, but with
Mm-hmm.
extra articulation and
With
extra words.
extra British. Yeah.
Yes, it's like an ass with a bit more British on it. Um, but what do you think ass about face means?
Us about face is
Okay, John Lennon, ass about face.
us about face is when you turn around or when you fall down. It's either turning around or falling down, maybe.
No, that's incorrect. Ah,
Ah,
ah.
I
Either,
have to eat a piece of black licorice for that. I hate black licorice. Mm.
if only you were Mrs. Lubowitz. Um,
Inside joke. Okay.
no, ass about face means that you are doing something back to front.
What? That's a little vague. What does that mean? So you're doing something backwards.
Yeah, like say you
We
went
call
say you went out to a restaurant and you had dessert first.
Oh, in the US we call that bass ackwards. That's bass
That
ackwards.
sounds like some kind of fishing mechanism.
Yeah.
I got
It's
my,
like
I
ass
got my,
backwards,
I got.
bass ackwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it, honey. You don't.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
Okay. We're learning about each other's cultures,
We
so I
are.
just wanted
Oh well.
I want to be thorough. Thorough.
Well, thank you for sharing. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's an interesting one for you. Backy.
What? Backy?
Backy.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Um. All right, bird. Do you have any backy?
Tobacco.
Correct.
Okay.
Would you have got it if I didn't give you that example?
No. I
No.
would have actually said it was money if you hadn't given me that.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, that wouldn't have
But
been.
because we call dollar bills greenbacks in the US, and so I was thinking maybe it's something like that. But I don't know.
Okay, here's one for you. Blooming.
Something along the lines of gosh darned.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
That's pretty spot on. It says here under the definition it's an alternative to the word bloody.
Okay.
For example, and I can give you a oh, hello.
Excuse me, I have to get my hood. It's not that kind of show.
It's not.
Goodness gracious.
I think we'd have to charge for that.
Okay, go on.
You've totally ruined the momentum of what I was going to give you a lovely childhood memory there. And now we've soiled it with zips and innuendos.
No, tell me your childhood memory.
So blooming's been a word that's kind of stuck with me. I mean, I don't use it because it sounds very, very stuffy and sort of faffy. Very faffy British word, blooming. Like one could imagine Colin Firth screaming, "By jingo, I blooming won my Oscar, I did." That kind of thing.
I don't care what Colin Firth says. Everything he says is beautiful. It's gold.
Oh, sorry, actually, for that he probably would have went, "Oh, bloody hell, I won an Oscar."
That was a good movie.
Hug me, Jeffrey Rush. Hug me. And maybe squeeze my bottom a little.
Oh my goodness.
I don't.
Two of my favorite actors. You need to stop right now.
Hey, just playing a bit of congratulatory grab ass. That's not even a word. I'm making Britishisms up. Congratulatory. Anyway.
I think that really is a word, I think. Congratulatory.
That's what I meant to say, yeah.
I know grab ass is definitely a word. At least it is in the US.
Grab ass.
Yeah.
Colin Firth. Anyway, blooming. When I was a little boy, and this, some of my fellow Brits may remember this or recognise this, but we used to have like two animated sort of films on TV every year. One was The Snowman, and the other was like Father Christmas. I think it was just literally called Father Christmas, and basically he was just a big fat drunk who didn't want to do anything, especially around Christmas, and he had really big red rosy cheeks, and he was just a mangy old man, and because they didn't want him swearing in front of kids, he used to say blooming, like, "Oh, I don't have a blooming Christmas. Go get the blooming reindeer's hat." For some reason, he sounds like a grizzled cockney. "Go on, blimey, it's not Christmas again, is it? You mean you haven't got the toys ready, Mr. Elf? Bloody cut you, I will."
Now, bloody is considered a curse word in England, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and just all over the UK it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, okay. a minor swear, one would say.
Okay. I think so. That's like saying damn.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm trying to find ones that aren't. Trying to find ones that aren't dirty, because there are some and I, it's not that kind of show, or even video. Box your ears.
That means beat you up.
Yes.
We know that here, yeah.
Or a alternative here is box your lugs.
Box your lugs?
Yes. Have you never heard the word lugs for ears?
No. I've never heard that before. Lugs. Okay. Lugs.
That's correct.
Okay. Lugs. Okay. I learned something today. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. What about chinwag? Do you know what a chinwag would be?
A gossip.
That's correct, yeah. Very well done.
Yeah. I think I'm actually getting a little bit of this from reading British literature, actually. Just a little bit.
Okay. I've seen something that I've not seen before, but I'm gonna give you a Britishism which is a localism for me. A bit of my local sort of slang.
Okay.
If I was to have a deek, what would I be doing?
Have a deek. To me, it sounds like have a leak, and that means go to the bathroom.
No, I'll give you another guess.
Okay. Are you going to give me a clue, or you want me guessing?
I don't know if I can give you a clue without giving it away.
Okay. If you're going to have a deek, have a try, like try at something, or have a go at something. It sounds like peek too, so have a look.
Correct.
Oh, yay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Have a deek. How do you spell that?
D-E-E-K.
Have a deek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have a deek.
Okay. What about jammy? What if something is jammy? What does that mean? Or if a person is jammy? Even better. If a person is jammy.
I've only heard of jammy wines. Jammy means unbelievably sweet. I don't know.
No, it means to be unbelievably lucky or fluky. Like, say you did something that was like a 10 to 1 chance of doing.
Mm-hmm.
That would be considered being jammy.
Jammy. Okay. Jammy. Lucky.
Okay. If I called somebody a mug, what would I be referring to them as?
A mug?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think mug refers to the face, so maybe you're calling them ugly? I don't know.
No. If someone is a bit of a mug, it means that they are gullible.
Gullible. Okay. Mug. Mug.
Okay, I'm going to give you a few more slang ones, and then I'm going to have a look at some other ones. Okay, here's an interesting one. Off your trolley.
Crazy.
Correct.
Okay.
On your bike.
On task. I don't. Right on. Like correct about something.
No.
Sane.
Oh dear, I'm giving YouTube snots there.
If you're on your bike, you're sane.
No.
You are 8 years old. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm giving up on this one.
I mean, you can't afford a car and you're on your way to work. No. On your bike is a polite way of telling somebody to go away. Like, you get out of it. On your bike.
I'm gonna box your legs on your bike. I'm synthesizing, I'm putting it all together. We're learning. Okay.
Okay. Here's an interesting one. If I describe something as being pucker, and I hate this word, I don't know why I'm using this, but if I describe something as being pucker, what would that mean?
Pucker?
Yes.
I just think of sour, so something being unpleasant. Or being unfair. Pucker? I don't know.
No, it's actually the opposite of what you first thought. For something to be considered pucker means to be very good. Wonderful.
Oh. Okay. Do y'all say plucky?
Yeah. Some people might do. I personally don't. Not for any particular reasons.
Okay.
It's just not a word that seems to be in my everyday today.
Vernacular.
That's one. Oh, let's have a look. What else have we got here? Okay, this is a bit relevant at the time being. Rugger.
Rugger.
Yes.
Rugger. Rugger.
Rugger.
Like Rogger.
Yeah.
Rugger. Rogger. I don't know. Can you give me a vague sentence?
Yeah, I can give you a clue. It's an activity that is more British than it is American. In fact, I can't really say for certain, but I don't think it's very popular in the US.
Rugger. Yeah. To be charmingly sarcastic. Rugger. Rugby.
Correct. Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go.
Here's one that I know that you might know because I know that it's come up in off recorded conversation, but I want to know if you can remember what it is. Mm-hmm. And that is taking the mickey.
Is taking the mickey the same as taking the piss out of something?
Correct. And what does that mean?
Making fun of something.
Correct.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to have a little look around the house. Not literally. I mean, in terms of of stuff that you might find in a house full of Britishisms. Okay. So, if I asked you, did you get the blower fixed? What might that mean?
Leaf blower.
No.
A hairdryer.
No.
Blower. Dryer? Clothes dryer?
I'll give you one more guess.
The blower?
Would you like me to give you another example?
Sure.
Okay. Listen, Harold, you need to tell that wife of yours she can't spend all night on the blower.
Telephone.
Correct.
Okay. Harold.
Get off the blower.
Get off the blower, Harold.
Okay, so there is not a cat in hell's chance you will get this, but I am interested to see, or rather hear, your interpretations. C-facts. Even, I'll tell you now, even certain people that live in this country that are of a certain age won't know what C-facts is.
Can you tell me around where in the house it would be? Or will that give it away?
Yeah, it's something you might interact with in the living room. Is all I can really say.
C-facts. C-facts.
It's
a VHS cassette player.
No, you are in the right area.
DVD player.
No.
Television?
Yeah, yes, it's a part of a television.
The tube, the antenna?
No, I'm going to tell you, because you'll never, ever, ever, ever get it. CFAX is a text service found on the TV. On British TVs, each channel has a text service as an alternative to regular programming.
Oh, I would have never ever gotten
Yeah.
that ever.
So it was kind of like a very primitive form of the internet on your telly
Hmm.
back in the day. I mean, I don't know if you still have CFAX, but it used to be a huge thing because it used to get. And again, I'm probably going to alienate so many people by saying this because they'll be like, I have no idea what CFAX is, and I live in Britain. But there used to be a game on Channel 4 called Bamboozle, and it was like a quiz game. And I updated the questions every day, and it was pretty hard. And I used to love playing that as a kid.
Hmm.
And that was on CFAX or Teletext. CFAX was for
Y'all just
BBC's.
sound spoiled. We just had programs like they just tape recorded rocks and stuff. That's what we watched as a kid. You know, I didn't have I don't know why my accent just kicked in real bad, but I didn't have internet in my house ever when I was growing up. Nope. And up until I was about 11, we didn't have a remote to the television. You actually had to go up to the television and turn the channel on the television. Wait, no, and up until I was about 8. Anyway, but I still remember that, and I remember going to my grandmother's house, and she didn't have a remote. It was such an ancient TV. It was built into one of those. It was a cabinet television. It was built into this.
Oh.
Yeah, it was old school, and it actually had the knobs on it. It was pretty cool. So that is the CFAX.
Yes.
We're getting off topic. Yeah.
It's okay. It's nice. Well, in no hurry. I went really high then, like a little squeak.
We're in no hurry.
And and I'm wondering why people think I'm a girl when I go.
That's okay. I'll make up for it.
Yes, let's do a role reverse.
Yeah. All right.
Um.
Next.
Yeah, you might want to stop that. That could freak me out. This ain't no.
You're freaking me.
This ain't no Bobby Ross time.
All right.
Okay, so what is a settee?
A settee, SETTEE.
A lot of T's, a lot of E's.
Settee is a type of chair, I thought.
Close, very, very close.
It's either a chair or a little table.
I
thought that a settee is like a little couch, isn't it?
Correct. There you go.
Okay. It's like a prim and proper kind of couch.
Yes, it's a posh sofa.
A settee.
A settee. Okay.
For a minute, I really doubted myself because I really thought that settee for a minute that I had been using it wrong all these years, and I thought, oh crap, that's not.
Okay, so let's take a look at some foods within the Britishism categories. Okay.
All right.
So if I said to you, what's for afters?
Dessert.
Correct.
I got that by context, though.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
I should try and...
I've never heard of that before, though, so afters is dessert. Okay.
If I said, hand me that bap, what would I be asking for? God, woman, contain yourself. Bird, what's a bap? I want to know.
Could you hand me that bat, please? Is that what you said?
Yeah, give me that bap.
That's just wrong. Could you give me that stick of butter? I don't know, a butter dish.
No.
Bat. Bread.
Correct.
Okay.
A soft, round roll, lightly floured. These are like
Oh,
hamburger buns in America, but also eaten as sandwiches. And as a side note, it says here, yummy with bacon and egg, oozing out. Well, I don't know about the oozing bit, that's a bit off-putting, but yeah.
mm,
Mm.
okay.
Okay, and what if I said I wanted a bevy?
A drink,
Correct.
a beverage. Yeah. See. What's really funny is the BAP.
Bap.
We actually Americans would use probably English muffins or what we would call a biscuit to
Mm.
put eggs and bacon on. Yeah.
Am I your English muffin?
Yes, darling.
Yes.
You're my English muffin. But do y'all have English muffins in England, or is that just something do y'all call them American muffins?
No, we don't.
Yeah, that would be so
We don't
unhealthy.
tend to name our food after where they come from.
Okay.
I should just take this time to apologise to your listeners for the random cuts in the audio. So things got slightly inappropriate, and we didn't find it suitable for your delicate ears. So I'm sorry.
It was TVMA. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
what?
Y'all have different rating systems. Never mind. It was TVMA, probably. No, it was probably a very strong PG-13, probably. Yeah. Got to keep it good. Keep it nice for the kiddies. Yeah.
That's correct, because after all, we are being educational.
Yeah. This is actually kind of I think it's interesting. I'm learning some stuff. I learned what afters are.
You did, but what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
What?
Is that Kitty?
Oh yeah, that was. I can't hear him because I have
That's okay.
headphones on.
It's okay.
Yeah, he is very happy.
Mm.
He's having snuggles.
There you go, YouTube. Kitty Cat wanted to say hello.
He says hello.
So, if I asked you for I'm going to say this, a butty, because I had to pause because that word brings out my regional accent quite. It's not butty.
Butty.
Yeah.
Okay. Butte.
Correct. Butty.
Butter.
No.
Butty. Bottle.
No.
Butty. I don't even know. I've forgotten how you said it. Butty. I'm not getting that right at all. I have no idea what that means. None whatsoever.
It's a slang word for sandwich.
Butty. You got it, dude. That's fine. Butty. Okay.
Butty.
That
and the
that
word.
does not sound appetizing at all.
No. See,
just call it a sandwich. Maybe.
Sandwich.
Maybe a hoagie. Hoagie sounds better than butty.
Oh, okay.
Hoagie.
Stop drawing a beard on your face. Okay. Apparently English muffin is on this list, and it says here, no such thing. Nobody seems to know why these are called this. Until recently they were not available in England. Even now that some supermarkets stock them, most Brits think that they are things you get in America. And they think they are big fluffy things, because we're not big on muffins either.
No, they're not big fluffy things. They're actually kind of flat, yeasty things. Yeah. Well, not they've just got a bunch of air pockets in them. They're soft, but most of the time they come kind of perforated down the middle, and you tear them apart and you stick them in the toaster. Say, or you put them under the broiler in the oven. Yeah.
Okay, here's a bit of a double whammy for you. Do you know what a Garibaldi and a hobnob is?
Garibaldi they're both candies.
No. Kind of.
Wait. I'm thinking of Ghirardelli. Never mind. Garibaldi. Isn't Garibaldi like a composer or a author? Or a Garibaldi. Garibaldi has something to do with music history. Pretty sure. Garibaldi.
Well, that might be the case, but not in this example.
Garibaldi. Ooh, that's gonna bug me. Okay. I have no idea. Hobnob I thought was a candy, but
kind of. You're in the right area.
Dessert?
No.
A sweetie.
No, they're both biscuits or cookies.
Hobnobs.
Garibaldi's are biscuits mainly favoured by old people.
Cookies, you mean?
No, I mean biscuits.
Well, if you say biscuit here, biscuit is like a roll. It's like a very dense roll here. And in America, we take our biscuits very seriously, especially in the South. So, yeah. But your biscuits are cookies, and that's fine. I still love you. Biscuits are cookies. So that's Garibaldi and hobnobs. What's a hobnob?
Same. Just like an oaty type of cookie. If I was to take you to a car boot sale, what would that be?
I always mess these up. I know you have a boot and you have a bonnet, right?
Yes.
Okay, the boot.
Well,
A boot sale, a tire.
No.
Boot. Okay, boot.
Do you know what the difference between a boot and a bonnet is? Do you know which is which?
Well, I think you mean on as far as clothing goes? Yes. I think bonnet to me sounds like it would be the front hood of the car, and boot sounds like it would be the trunk.
Correct.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so in that case, what's a car boot sale?
A trunk sale? A car boot sale? That doesn't make any sense. Like a farmer's market?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, the example I was going to give is it's kind of like a garage sale meets flea market, but you take all the stuff and basically you sell it out of the trunk of your car.
Yeah, we've got those here too. Yeah, that's kind of like we have farmers markets, especially where I live. I'm sure they have it all over the place, but where you actually can buy, peaches and stuff out of the trunk of somebody's car. Yeah. Or out of the back of a big moving truck. Basically, they just bring all their stuff. Most of the time, they will rent a street corner and do that there. So, anyway.
Okay.
It's a boot sale. Okay.
Boot sale.
Boot sale.
If I was to use a fruit machine, what would I be doing?
Time travel.
With my magical, mystical fruit machine.
With your peaches. A fruit machine. Blender.
Nope.
Fruit machine. Shoot. Like, I don't know, like ice machine or something that makes sorbet or something like that, or I don't know, a fruit juice machine?
No.
A juicer?
Nope.
Okay, I give up.
I can give you an example, which you will probably get maybe straight away. Actually, I'm going to give you the example and see if you do. Okay, so if Mrs. Leibowitz went to Las Vegas for the weekend, she may be seen using a fruit machine.
Oh, that would be a slot machine.
Correct.
Slot machine. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's awesome. I like that. Okay.
Okay. Now this one you might get because this was in a tag video. I think it was in the first tag video I did when I first joined. I think it was one of the questions.
Oh, don't test me like this.
But you might get it. What's a shopping trolley?
Oh, that's a shopping cart.
Yeah. That's pretty straightforward, I think.
Yeah. We just call that a basket. Yeah.
A basket.
That's it. Yeah. A shopping cart or a basket. Here in the dirty South. Yeah.
Okay, if I was on a stag night, what would be going on?
Stag night?
If it was a stag night.
Would mean that you were home alone, or out alone, just doing your own thing?
Nope.
Isn't that what going stag is? Going stag is being by yourself, isn't it?
I have no idea. I've never heard that phrase.
Okay.
Going stag.
Like I think that I actually may be getting into something that's actually really dirty that I don't know what it means, so I'm going to shut my mouth.
Okay.
I don't exactly know what that means, actually, so I'm going to,
A stag night is a bachelor party.
Yeah, see, that's single people. Yeah, stags. Yeah, see?
But it's not though, because you're not going out on your own. You know,
No.
It's not like lonely bachelors going out on their own to cheer themselves up.
Okay, well, in my head, I was right. I knew what I was talking about.
Okay.
It didn't come out.
If you say
You're
so.
being mean. You're being mean.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, here's an interesting one. And there is a website named after this as well, which is advertised on the telly a lot over here. If I needed Wonga, what would I need?
And this has something to do with food.
Nope. This is just odd bits and pieces.
Okay. If you needed Wonga?
Yeah.
Relax, like rest?
No.
Wonga. WONGER?
No, WONGA.
Wonga. Could you use it in a sentence?
I would like to, but I don't have any Wonga.
Money.
Correct. My examples are a bit rubbish, because I'm thinking on my feet. Okay, so I'm going to go into the last section, and this is seen as, of course, YouTube is, the meeting place of the people. What better to finish with than a series of Britishisms on different types of people? Okay.
Okay.
So, if I was to claim myself as an anorak, what would that make me?
Anorak is a type of jacket.
But I'm obviously not a jacket, am I, honey?
Well, there must be a type of person that wears that wears an anorak. So,
what kind
like an outdoorsy sort of. I actually don't know what an anorak looks like. I just know it's a jacket. Wait. It sounds sporty to me, so I would say somebody who's sporting, who's really.
Interesting. It's actually the complete opposite. It's a slang word for someone who is a bit of a nerd.
A nerd. Okay.
Like, it's such an anorak, mate. You need to get out.
I'm gonna see what an anorak looks like because I actually don't know. Anorak. Heavy jacket with a hood. See, that's what I thought it looked like. That's not a nerd thing. That's like a sporty thing you would wear to hike in. Yeah.
Well, it's most commonly associated with people that are trained spotters here.
Oh.
Is where it kind of gets its nerdy origins from.
Oh, okay. I have one of those. It's so funny.
Nerd.
Anorak. Okay.
Okay. If you were to call me a Burke, what would you be alluding to me being?
A Burke?
A Burke.
That sounds like Birkenstock. And I would say a hippie.
No. Incorrect.
Okay.
Incorrect.
What is it?
It is a fool or an idiot.
A Burke.
Such a Burke.
Okay. Burke. Okay.
What do you think a bint is?
A silly person. A stupid person.
Nope.
That sounds really bad. I don't like that. I can already tell I don't like that word. I'll just say that.
Bint.
Yeah, that doesn't sound nice. It just sounds like a stupid person to me.
It is a bit of a horrible word, isn't it? Bint. A bint is a woman or your bird. I was out with my bint last night.
Please don't ever call me that. That sounds terrible.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds kind of profane actually. So I don't really like that word. Bent. It sounds very negative. I don't like that. Just in my ear, it does. That's, huh? And it's a positive connotation.
Not really. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, so just kind of like saying that you were out with your old lady, then, sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Do y'all say that too?
Y'all call us old ladies over there in jolly old England.
In England, do you call them old ladies in England?
Yeah, some people do. I don't think it's that common to be fair, though.
Well, it's not that common here either, but just as kind of a slang. Yeah.
Okay. Any ideas what a fresher might be?
A fresher?
Fresher.
A flirt.
Nope.
It's not like a fluffer, is it?
No, darling, it's not like a fluffer. Get your mind out the gutter.
Fresher. A supermarket restocker.
No, but I can see the logic behind that.
A fresher. Somebody who's very young.
Yeah, close. You're in the right area. Somebody who's very young in what capacity, though?
In an age capacity? I don't know.
Saki bint.
What? Snarky bent? Is that what you said?
Sarky, as in sarcastic.
That's what you say, sarky. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like, that really, really, really sounds like Clockwork Orange. Saki. Saki with my droogs.
Pity will my Saki bint.
What were you asking me before? I totally forgot.
Fresher.
Fresher. In the capacity that they have a lot of experience. So somebody who's a noob.
Yeah, kind of. You are in the right area. Basically, a fresher is a freshman student, is what you would call them. A
Oh,
first year college student. You're a fresher.
would you call them sophers after that?
No. See, sophomore is very much an American word. You really don't hear that much over here. Unless it's in. I mean, I use it a lot because I use it when describing a musician's second album or whatever. I often use the word sophomore, but that's very much an American thing, as far as I know, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What is your hooter? Singular, note, singular, not an S. Not being naughty, it's a singular. Just one. Hooter.
Yeah. Your. Does that mean the same thing slangly over there as it does here in America?
Well, that's what we're going to find out. That's what we're finding out right now.
Okay. In America, hooters are breasts.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's right, but it's not that.
Okay.
That is a
Hooter would be an owl.
yeah, because there's much cause, Harry Potter is not how we live over here. We don't all have owls.
No, we call a slang term for an owl would be a hooter. Here. I have no idea what it would be there.
My God. Look at that hooter.
Hooter might be a car horn.
It's the same as a conch.
A shell?
No.
Oh, that's conch. I'm sorry. Conch is Konk? Like to be hit? Like a conch on the head would be a hit on the head. Or to get knocked in the head.
It would be, but not in this case.
Hooter. I have no idea.
It is your nose.
So hooter and conch are your nose. And what was your ears again? Your dub? Is it your dub? What was it? Dubs?
Lugs.
Lugs. Okay. Lugs and conch and hooter. What about your eyes? What's slang for your eyes?
That's a good question. I don't know. I actually don't know. That's a good one. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
What about, we call them peepers. Or that's an old term for them.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, I would say that doesn't really get bandied about by the youth these days.
Yeah.
In it, blood. Open up your peepers. In it. Okay, this should be interesting because this is a cultural thing, I think. Much more than well, yeah. I suppose it fits in. It fits in, but it's just an interesting one. Do you have any idea what a page 3 girl is?
A page 3 girl. Does this have something to do with magazines or newspapers?
Yes, newspapers.
Page 3 girl. My guess is in an advertisement or something like that. Like somebody who sells something or somebody who demonstrates whatever is normally on page 3 in English newspapers. Yeah, I don't know what's normally on page 3.
They're certainly demonstrating something. The definition of a page 3 girl here is one of the cheap and cheerful newspapers in the UK is The Sun. It is most famous for its page 3 girl, which is a different topless girl every day.
Oh my gosh.
And that's in a national newspaper and has been for years.
Y'all get away with so much more than, you would not see anything like that. I will tell you something that just shocked me so much. being over there is seeing nudity on just regular television.
Mm-hmm.
That that's just not something that you see in the U.S. and even in advertisements. Although that wasn't so much in the UK as it was in France. But man, y'all are, I mean, a lot freer with, I guess, censorship than people are in the U.S. I mean, that stuff gets censored like crazy. Here. You'd never see anything like that here.
Yeah, well, it kind of bewilders me how it still kind of goes on. I mean, I'm not being like a fuddy-duddy with a stick up my arse. But yeah, it just seems a bit strange, even though it's kind of become almost like a national institution in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still slightly puzzling.
Well, I think you can buy it here at some kind of specialty stands, but I've never bought it. I've never read it. So we just have the National Enquirer here, which is kind of this smut newspaper, whatever.
You wouldn't want to read The Sun anyway, honey. It's a rubbish magazine. A newspaper even. Pardon moi. Okay, so I've got two more for you.
Okay.
Okay. So, if I found a sprog on the bus, what would I have found?
A seat?
Mm-mm.
A sprog on the bus. You found a severed head. I don't know. A sprog. Sprog. You found a sprog on the bus.
Yeah, if someone had left a sprog on the bus.
An umbrella.
Mm-mm.
A dead frog.
Nope. Did you give up?
It's a sprog. Yes, I did give up.
A sprog is a baby.
Why would somebody leave a sprog on the bus?
I don't know. It's just, it's just an example. There's not really been a baby left on the bus.
A sprog. That's a terrible name for a baby. A sprog.
Baby sprog.
A sprog. People use that word a lot.
I think it's more of an older generation thing.
A sprog. Okay. Okay.
Okay, here's your last one. Are you ready for it?
I always thought you would call it a baby. A baby.
Baby cakes.
A baby. I like Austin Powers when he's the...
Give me your baby.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I've always thought that's how...
Yeah, that's how everyone in Britain talks.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Give me your baby.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so your last one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What is a SWAT?
These words sound so cheeky.
I know they do.
And naughty. A SWAT is a cheeky monkey.
Nope. Not a cheeky monkey.
Okay, what genre is this? Is this like a type of person?
Yeah, it's a type of person.
Okay, a SWAT is... a snob.
No.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like you, Billy. You're a bit of a swat.
A jerk?
Would you like another example?
A nerd? A crybaby?
Oh, actually, no. You kind of got it with nerd.
Okay.
Somebody that prefers to do... Basically...
And y'all are cruel to nerds in the UK.
I know.
I don't know if I want to go over.
It's 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 all right. We'll hide you under a blanket when you come into the terminal, so that the angry mob against nerds won't get you. The definition is: we used to call the boys at school girly swats if they preferred to do homework and study, rather than proper kids things like shoplifting and hiding from teachers. I never really considered shoplifting a proper kids thing to do.
Y'all grow up tough there, man. That's hardcore.
Yeah. So if you preferred to study, if you were a big time studier, you were a swat.
That was me.
Oh, honey, you were a swat.
Evidently, yeah. I was
What a lovely swat you were.
Yeah, I don't think I would have survived to adulthood, actually. I would have been biologically inviable. That would have been very sad. Good thing I was born in America, where my nerdish ways were cultivated. Yeah. So I could grow up big and strong. Yeah, fight the nerd fight out in the rest of the world.
We are talking about that we're bad to nerds.
You just have a lot of words for nerds.
Yeah, but you have movies called Revenge of the Nerds, which was, basically all about nerds fighting back against the oppression of
And guess nerds. Guess what accent the oppression had?
What?
Probably British.
I've come over here to your education system, and I don't like you nerds. I'm going to poke you with a stick, you swat.
Hey, swat.
Yeah, I think
I'm going to punch you in the hooter.
I think that's a good idea. I think
I'm going to box your legs. Synthesizing. I'm putting it all together.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. I think you should put together as many of the Britishisms you've learnt in one closing sentence, but in a British accent as well.
You are terrible.
It's what the people want to hear.
Okay. From the tips from the tips of my lugs to the end of my hooter. I don't think Britishisms could be any cuter. I'm no, this is not gonna work. Because my brain has stopped at hooter. I'm sorry, that's just wrong. So, yeah. What other ones have I learned though? Let's go through these again. Learned one for afters. So afters. And it's just dessert. Legs are ears. Hooter and what was the other name for nose?
Conk.
You sounded like you were troubled right there. Conk. Conk hungry.
Conk smash.
Okay. The C tube. The C wire, C something.
C-fax.
C-fax. There you go. So these are all the thought processes my mind was going through when I was trying to figure out what it meant. So I associated it with wire and tube when I was trying to figure out what it meant.
C-tube.
C-tube. C-fax. BAP.
Correct.
BAP. Bread. Would you like some BAP? That sounds disgusting. Oh my god. Fancy some BAP? That sounds.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yeah. I think it's just nasty because it sounds so close to another word. Yeah.
What about SWAT? Remember what that is?
Nerd.
Sprog.
Baby.
Um,
I'm gonna eat your baby. Yeah.
Garibaldi.
I Oh, Garibaldi. I think it's Vince Garibaldi. He's a jazz. He's the guy that has the jazz
The Jazz
group.
Cats.
No, he does all the music. Did all the trio that did all the music for Peanuts. He's a pianist. Vince Garibaldi.
He's a what?
He's a pianist
Pianist.
or pianist.
Pianist, my darling. Pianist.
Okay, well, it's Vince. It's either Garibaldi or Garibaldi. I think it's Garibaldi. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about. He's not in classical music. He's a jazz musician. Okay, and he's very, very awesome. Okay,
What's a Garibaldi though?
it's a cookie.
Correct.
It's a biscuit.
A biscuit. And what's a Burke?
It's a digestive. It's a Burke is a. A Burke is a nerd.
Yeah, I'll take that. As is an anorak.
Yeah.
Yeah, nerds and biscuits.
Yeah. Nerds and biscuits.
Well, there you go. Lots of valuable Britishisms learnt.
Bap.
Return
Bap
of
hooter.
the Bap. Oh,
Bap
no.
hooter.
Bap.
Yeah.
Hooter Bap. Hooter Bap, baby. I want your Hooter Bap, baby.
That's just wrong.
Okay. Well, there you go. I'm gonna leave you to finish because this is your channel, so you can round it up, my sweet pea.
Yeah, this has been a little weird, but I think educational. And maybe, maybe you learned a little bit about England and Britishisms, and maybe you learned a little bit about America, and I am happy for that. This has just been fun, and I like learning new things. So hopefully y'all have gotten something out of this. If not, I hope you're conked out and asleep right now and having really weird dreams about owls and noses and ears. So I hope that you're all doing well, and thanks for listening, guys. Bye from me and Liberty Whispers.
Bye.
Bye.